Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Pastania Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Really glad that I paid attention to you announcing that we were going live there because we were having that conversation. And I was just really,
Yeah, it definitely is a good thing.
I was like,
Surprise!
oh, phew.
Oh, almost got canceled. Son of a.
Ah, I'm doing well, man. Jesus, I go. It's like, wow. Ah,
So we roll here at Developing Palettes. Keep
just
everybody on their
hot takes,
toes.
hot takes. Always
Hot takes
prepared.
with Developing
Yeah,
Palettes.
you keep your Nazi slew off air.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, right.
What was that? Wait a minute. Who just, what was that that just had?
We're not gonna,
Yeah,
we're not gonna
maybe after
talk.
the
That was
maybe
in
after
I
this.
think, did I see that on the news? Who was it that someone just did it?
We're not talking about it, Seth. We're
Elon
not
Musk
talking
did it.
about it.
Is that okay? Thank you. That's
Yeah.
I thought
Uh,
that's what
yes.
I was saying.
He's trying to grab a fly out of the air.
Yeah. All right. Get back on course. Today we are talking about the AJ Fernandez 20th Anniversary Toro. The cigar is actually a Toro Extra 6x56. Comes out of the tobacco letter AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper, binder, filler, all from Nicaragua. Blended by AJ Fernandez. Price point is $25. Cigars released in October of 2024. And we picked these cigars up from Corona Cigar Company. So if you are in Florida near one of their locations, be sure to stop in for a cigar and a libation. But if you are not, you can go to the website and place an order, and they'll ship to you almost instantly. They also have a pretty cool catalog. If you just want to sit down and browse while you're smoking, you can do that too.
Hell of
All
a
right,
good bar too.
they have tons of good bars. Every spot's got a
Tons of
good
good
bars.
bars.
It's
Yep.
fantastic. All right, so with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
I don't think you need the cedar sleeve. I'm just going to begin right there. I think you could have moved that AJ Fernandez, make it a foot band, and the cigar would have even looked better. That's all I'm just saying.
Okay.
Um, listen, I felt the spirit of Coop when I smoked the cigar. Um, Leather, dry earth, wood spices. I had some red pepper. I got some cinnamon. I got some cocoa powder. Medium full. I just really like that first third. Second third showed a little bit more mineral qualities, but it still smoked well. I was still getting that cocoa, cinnamon, medium full. I heard you said that stronger wood notes, a little bit of earth. Final third was kind of right in line with that. But it smoked well to the end. The burn and draw were fantastic. Um, I was like, gosh, this is only a 56 ring gauge, and then we can get in that debate. You guys can make fun of me
Oh
for it.
yeah.
So no, it's
Oh, we're
just
so gonna get in that debate.
I really enjoyed it, and then I didn't even look at the whole thing, and then I saw it was all Nicaraguan. I was like, what the hell, man? AJ every once in a while just I just fanboyed it. John, you're up. I'm just gonna prepare myself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy with the flavor descriptors here because it's a lot. But basically, the first third for me was really intense pepper. The flavor profile is set around really intense pepper with some wood, and as it continued, the pepper kind of came back down. Creaminess came back up. The only thing I think that was of note for me in the first third was the little mild fig, which was curious. Second, third, creamy wood, really centered around that woody component with some light spices. I think as it continued, it was a little more balanced in the first third. The pepper really wasn't there at all. And so some sweetness came in and some earth. And then the last third, again, centered around creamy tobacco, medium strength wood and spices. I think earth kind of came back at the halfway point and it remained pretty consistent. Shockingly, I did not have perfect construction, and I don't know. My faith, I feel like my whole world has been shattered because AJ makes like nearly perfect cigars almost every time. So like I'm not busting balls here. It's quite shocking to me. Cigar just spontaneously went out on me in the last third. Like it's one of those things where like hint that it's stalling, it just goes out, and I'm like, that was weird. So I had to do relate, which is a bit of a drag, but the draw is perfect. So I think overall, smack dab average for me. Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar, baking spice, and some earth. Baking spice transitioned to bold black pepper pretty quickly. Earth later increased to become even with the toasted cedar up front. Second third saw the black pepper mellow a bit, and the earth took a slight lead in the profile. And then the final third saw some light leather join in, and the earth increased its lead over the cedar. Construction's absolutely perfect for me on this cigar, so no complaints there. But just an average flavor profile throughout. That was pretty basic and fairly mundane. For a 20th anniversary, the cigar didn't really stand out to me, but I will say that the profile was very absolutely on brand for AJ Fernandez. You could probably smoke this in blind and absolutely know who made it. But it tastes like so many other of AJ's blends, which I guess you want it to be very much identifying with the brand for an anniversary cigar, but I feel like it needed to do more to kind of stand out for being this price point and stuff like that. So high price didn't didn't taste that great for me. Just not something I'd be coming back to. So, all right, let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top with Seth at 6.82. I gave it a 5.75. John gave it a 5.55. So, Seth, how did that 6.82 match up for you?
$25 is a bargain. No, I mean, listen, I liked it. I thought it was balanced. I liked how it smoked throughout. It was a nice Nicaraguan flavor profile. I felt like AJ, I mean, you're right. It does kind of, I mean, it has an AJ quality to it. There's no doubt about it. It smoked really well for a 6 by 56. I think I just really walked out of there like, AJ for, every once in a while you can get a big ring gauge that's just a good smoke. And I just, I really enjoyed this. I told you, Coop was channeling me when I was smoking the cigar. So I'd smoke it again. 25 bucks, a little tough, but
Yeah.
I'd get rid of that. How much do you think it'd be if we got rid of that cedar? 24.98.
Yeah, probably around
There
there.
you go. Take her.
Yeah.
There's 2 cents right there. I'll take it. So I don't even know who's close to me. Is any one of you Aaron?
I'm over a point lower than yours. Yes,
Okay, there we go.
5.75. Yeah. Uh, Average flavor profile, very AJ. Like this, you know, this is typically what I would score an AJ Fernandez cigar. This is right on in par. Average flavor profile throughout, perfect construction. I'd say 90% of the AJ cigars I've smoked score like this. So nothing negative about the cigar, but it's just not any different. At least I can't perceive anything different. So, um, I would come back to it based on if it was $5. So 25, definitely I'm not coming back to it. But obviously some people enjoy it. So, all right, John, 5.55.
Everything Aaron just said. Plus, I guess, look, if you like the AJ profile, then maybe you should go drop $25 on this. Maybe you're gonna be one of those guys who comes in the comments and be like, "You guys don't know how to smoke cigar. You can't taste anything," and that's fine. I'm not saying that my palate should be your palate. So I think if you like a lot of AJ releases, you like a lot of the AJ core stuff. This might be right up. You might be like with Seth. You might be like, "This is the greatest thing AJ's ever done," and it should be $50. And at $25, I feel like I can buy two because it's a treat.
Right.
So have at her.
I
All
didn't
right.
sound that crazy, did
Any
I?
final thoughts?
Maybe a little bit.
Dang.
I wish June would have been on this review because I would have loved his snide comments. He would have had some good ones, I think, in the chamber for this.
I don't know. I feel like June would be right up there with me. I just
Yeah.
have this gut
I
feeling.
don't think so. I don't think so.
That's true. If we took that AJ band off, though, maybe it would be. I'm just kidding. So no,
I think I
I
think
think June would be in the fives.
I think that I agree with Aaron that I will give props to say what this cigar does really well is that no one who smokes AJ doesn't smoke this cigar and go, "This is immediately identifiable as AJ," right? And I say that not mocking because how many limited editions? I mean, just tonight we've talked about limited editions where it's like, this doesn't taste like anything else you make. This doesn't taste like your brand. This tastes like something else. Um, this tastes like an AJ cigar. It's unmistakable. So I guess on that mark, if you're doing an anniversary cigar, it looks nice. It's $25 and it tastes like your brand. It sounds like it checks all the boxes, frankly.
What's the 20th anniversary of him doing
Um,
stuff?
I don't know. I don't has AJ hasn't been around for 20 years, has he?
No,
Maybe he
that's why I got
has.
I
confused.
think he may have been.
No,
You
he
don't think
Maybe.
so?
started. I mean, he started doing a lot of CI stuff.
Yeah.
Was he doing stuff? That wasn't 2025, though, was it?
2005?
No.
2005, you don't think
2005.
so?
Fuck,
Or
are we
maybe
that
it's when he
old?
came.
Maybe that's
I
when
don't
he.
know.
You know what? I'm gonna ask him at the trade show.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna ask him at the trade show in
Brush
my
up on your
worst.
Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I've got a tutor now, so I'm gonna work on it.
All right.
Um, he won't
Maybe,
understand what the
God,
hell I'm
maybe,
saying.
maybe, maybe he does go back to 2005. Gosh, have we been smoking that long? I feel like shit.
I mean, I haven't been smoking AJ that long, but if you'd said 15 years, I would have been like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But 20 years
2008,
seems
2008 is what's 2008? I know it was like 2007, 2008. He
take
was
That's
doing
take
17
cigar.
years. 2008,
That's
17
17.
years.
Yeah, 17 years.
subtract 3.
I know.
Or,
It's
yeah.
Common Core math, bro.
I know.
Come on
So
now.
it's like, yeah, it's like 17 years sounds about right, but damn,
Well, whatever.
we've been
He
doing
can do
this a
whatever
long
he
time.
wants. He's a very successful guy. Good for
That
him.
is true. People always give different anniversaries for all these little things. You got to
Ah,
appreciate it.
fuck it. He can do whatever he wants. He can make a 100-year cigar if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I do wonder where in Nicaragua all the tobacco came from. That's a question to ask him too.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I would be interested in because it wasn't like heavy. There was nothing about it that was like screaming like Esteli or anything like that. You know what I
I don't
mean?
know
Like,
if my Spanish is good enough to ask. I mean,
like
and he may
Esteli?
not tell me.
No.
He might
Alapa?
just
No.
Alapa,
No.
ASP,
Yeah. I'm
Bodega,
just, I am curious about
Pueblo Nuevo. No, it's Dominican. I'm
because he usually gives,
teasing.
doesn't he usually like reference areas in Nicaragua? I feel like he
Yeah.
usually
Mhm.
does.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's very proud of Nicaraguan tobacco. So
Yeah. So I'm just curious about,
100%.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Remember to
and then
catch this
question, and
video.
then
Oh,
question him on his 20 years. So
there you
ask
go.
him where the
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
tobacco
yeah. Oh,
came
yeah. I'm
from,
gonna hit
and
him. I'm
then
gonna hit him with all the tough
question him on
questions
the
in
20
New
years, and
Orleans.
then let's see,
I'm
let's see
I'm
where
gonna
that
straight up get.
goes.
I'm gonna get thrown out of the booth. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right. Remember to catch this video. Be sure to like and
¿Cuántos
subscribe.
años?
Check out the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
¿Cuántos años?